welcome back to episode 13 of the Gateshead non-league to legend save. Now, since you've been gone, things have been going really well. We're up in second, as you can see, a few points clear of everyone else. I'll show you the results. We've played quite a few games, so we left the Wigan game, and so since then it's been pretty good, as you can see there. Only lost what, 3 league games in all that time, and to be honest, the only one we really should have been losing was against Leyton Orient. They completely outclassed us. They really did. We did well to keep it to 2. But a few good results. 2 all away at Wrexham. That was a great result, that. And then to beat Stevenage and Barnet, who beat us earlier in the season pretty convincingly. That they were 2 really good results. And just typical Billericay are just that bogey team for us. We can't seem to beat them. But we're on a really good run at the minute. 6-1 in a row. And today we're going to bring you the FA Trophy third round at home to Buxton. That should be a walk in the park, but you never know. And then away to Fylde. Now, I chose to bring you this game because we played them at home, and I think we drew. Did we get a draw? Yeah, we drew. But they looked like one of the best sides we've ever had at our ground. So could be a really tricky away game there. So we've also got some transfers. We've definitely got some transfer news for you, and here they are. So you saw Tom Brewer in the last episode. He's the loanee centre back. Now you probably recognise the name there, Stephen Taylor. He's on relatively low wages, £1,000 a week, bags of experience. We've actually been playing him right back because we haven't got a lot of cover there, but he will be playing centre half normally. But he's played 3 at right back, 1 assist, 7.5 average rating. So pretty happy with him so far. Paul Digby used to be at my hometown club, Ipswich Town. 3.5 star. I think he's going to be a good player for us. He can do the job in the middle of the park, but most importantly, he looks like he's going to play that role, the defensive midfield role for us, and he's looking pretty good at it, to be fair. So that was another sign that I'm pretty happy with. And Matt Godden, we've been looking for a striker. AJ Leach-Smith just hasn't been doing it. This guy only 3 stars, but he's got 5 in 5, so he's got something about him, this guy. So we're hoping that he can carry on scoring and just sort of, our striker should be scoring most of our goals, and that's not where our goals are coming from until this guy's come in. So fingers crossed he sorts this all out for us. So they're the signings in. As for out, we got rid of Danny Johnson, who was here when we got there, and I think, what did he score? It was something ridiculous, 9 in 34. That's not the kind of record I want from my striker. He was moaning because he weren't getting in, and funnily enough, a League 2 side has come in for him, and he's actually already started a game in League 2, so tells you the calibre of their strikers must be pretty poor. So let's get into this first game, and hopefully we can get through to the 4th round. Okay, this is how we line up for the game against Buxton. Playing a pretty strong side, to be honest. Don't want to risk any slip ups. We're second in the league, and I would kind of like to win this tournament. So we're going to go for it this year in this tournament. And we've got Montgomery in goal, Taylor right back, a little bit tired. He might get injured, but we'll see how that goes. Ballatoni and Brewer at centre half. Luke Hyam, who's having a fantastic season for us, plays left back. Paul Digby holding midfield. Milo gets the start ahead of Aaron Wildig. Just probably more fitness than anything, and he's a little bit unhappy because he wants first team football. Wes York, who's been, as you can see, he's been absolutely brilliant. 31 games, 15 goals, 16 assists. He starts on the right. Trey Coyle, who, to be honest, since Fernandez, I think he's got an injury, for a decent amount of time. He's come in, he's done a really good job, he's playing well. Abrici Easy as well. He's one of them players, he'll play fantastic one week and then he's non-existent. And then Matt Godden starts up top on his own. So let's get into the game. And like I say, I know I've had terrible luck when I'm recording videos generally, but this should be a relatively easy game. So we kick off here, but like I say, it's just important to keep winning, really. Just keep that morale up, because I've noticed as soon as morale's up, you tend to win more games. As soon as that takes a dip, you start struggling against very average sides. Well, 15 minutes in, Buxton the only team to have a shot and on target as well. So we're just going to switch to attacking. Okay, 27 minutes on the clock. Free kick for Buxton, and to be fair, they've been the better team. No highlights, but they've been the better team. Had all the shots, and they're 1-0 up. I mean, this is just typical of the luck that I get when I record, that if we were to go and lose this game. But there we go. Some poor slack defending, really. I mean, where are these two going in the wall? What's this guy doing here? Look, he just then leaves him. But Ansar gets the cross in. A pile of bodies, not one person attacking it. And 1-0 down. Okay, corner. Johnston swings it in. Oh, I tell you what. We're not looking very good today at all. Which, just as chance has it, is the first time in months. Easy's in. Can he? No. A very rare poor shot from him. He's been scoring screamers from outside the box and everything. Coyle puts the corner in. Digby wins the header, but keeper saves down low. Okay, throw in. 7 minutes to go before half time. Taylor swings one in. Not a great cross, but Digby picks it up to Hall. What can he do? He finds Taylor on this right, who whips one in. Godden can't get there. York to Coyle. Coyle scores. 1-1. Come on, boys. You see here, Hall finds Taylor really well, showing his pace down the right-hand side. Godden gets up, doesn't win it. Bit of confusion in the box, and Trey Coyle sticks it away. Okay, half-time approaches. 1-1. At least we're not one behind going into the break. I think I can have a harsh word with them, and hopefully that should sort them out. There we go. Assertive. I'm not happy. And there's a few individuals here that I want to demand more out of. Godden's having a terrible game. So's Easy. Milo can pick it up. Luke Hyams playing poor as well. And looks like Taylor's picked up an injury. I thought he might, but I had to play him because our only other option is a centre half. We are struggling there for an option. I've got someone on trial that I want to sign. He looks a really good player, but wages are an issue. Right, I'm going to get Matt Godden off. He's done absolutely nothing, which is very strange. Like I say, 5 in 5 so far. He's been excellent. We're going to go overload. See if we can spark something. There's been hardly any highlights at all. Kind of running out of ideas. Let's get Wildig on behind the striker. He's got some got good passing range. He might be able to slot one. 10 minutes left. Still lacking any highlights really, and doesn't look like we're on overload. I mean, we got a highlight here, but we haven't played well at all. Dwyer, the centre half, masquerading as a fullback, almost a wing back even. Wildig, York, Coyle. Yes, that's a great little finish. That is nice football. If Coyle meant that little layoff, he just stopped the ball dead, and Wildig just opened his body up and placed it in the bottom corner. Hall into Wildig, into York, into the feet of Coyle. I don't think it was intentional, but it doesn't matter. We'll take it. 6 minutes at a time. They've got a corner. They win it at the front post, win it at the near post, and the goalkeeper tips it over the bar. Another corner. Squeaky bum time. 3.5 minutes gone of injury time. Forward come Buxton, and Correa's in. It's a great save, and Hyam looks like he's going to take it away. That should be it now. Not been a good performance at all, but regardless, it's knockout football. Oh, Bartlett's in. Should have done better. But like I say, not a great performance, but it's the cup. Just need to win the game. Just need to get in the hat for the next round. So assertive. We got away with that. We were poor. Luke Heim looks stressed. Well, he can carry on looking stressed. Let's check out that fourth round draw. Right, here we go. Here comes the draw for the fourth round. Only 19 in the hat, so we'll do it slowly. Tamworth to Havant and Waterlooville. Kingstonian, this wouldn't be a bad draw. We'll play Ebbsfleet, Torquay. This will be a tough draw. We'll play AFC Fylde. That's good. That gets rid of one relatively strong side. Woking. We'll play Macclesfield. Boreham or our old team, Bognor Regis. Home draw against Hartlepool. Kind of hoping we draw Bognor Regis in a way. Right, Dartford. We'll play Maidstone. Bromley or AFC Telford. That's going to be a tough draw. We'll play Oxford. That means we've got Tranmere or Stevenage. Now, ideally, we need to play these at home. Now we need to pray for Tranmere to win, because if Stevenage get through, Stevenage will knock us out in the next round. They're a really, really good side. So Tranmere or Stevenage, and I'll keep you updated as to who we actually get out of those two. So let's get on to that second game against AFC Fylde. And looks like we've drawn Stevenage in the next round away as well. That is the toughest game left in the tournament, basically. We'll do very well to get through that, but we'll certainly give it everything we've got. Right, let's get on to that second game. Right, here we go. This is the game against AFC Fylde. We're in the blue kit today, and we've got Montgomery in goal, who, by the way, is wanted by Blackburn, which is a worry. Stephen Taylor plays right back again. Ballatoni, Brewer in the middle. Luke Heim left. Paul Digby Holden. Will Dig in the middle of the park. Wes York, Trey Coyle. And a Breachy Easy behind the striker, Matt Godden. So let's get this game underway. And I think this is going to be a really tricky fixture. I really do. So assertive. We've been on a good run lately. Go and impress me. Here we go. Game underway. Like I say, we're in the blue today, not the white. But I think this is going to be a really tough game. Okay, throw in Taylor. Will Dig. What can he do? Who can he find? He finds Hyam on the left to Coyle. Can he beat his man? He's not going to try. Hyam and Coyle combine though. Puts it across and Easy gets the header at the back post. Get in. That's a big goal, that is. Patient build up on the left. Hyam into the feet of Coyle. Looked like he was going to try and take on his man, but he didn't. Easy little layback. Pulled him in. Coyle receives it back. Lovely little clip ball. And Easy normally misses them headers. Flashed across goal, but this time he didn't. 1-0 after 6 minutes. We go 8 minutes in. Another free kick. Coyle puts it in and it's bobbling about, but Barnes gathers. Half hour gone. Not a great deal happening highlight wise, but stats suggest that we're on top, but that could all change in a heartbeat. We go highlight. Looks like it's going to be theirs. Cresswell pumps it forward to McDonough, and defence would, well, I mean they were non-existent. I'm speechless as to what actually happened there. I haven't conceded a goal like that for a while. Davies throw. Cresswell gets it. No pressure on the ball. Who are you? Who are you? You're technically our best defender, so that's frustrating. Right, so we approach half time, and I think what we're going to do, I mean, Matt Godden, again, I thought you were going to see something special out of him, but he's been poor for the last 2 games, which is a shame. But we're going to assertive, far from pleased. We're then going to switch Stephen Taylor into the middle. We're going to put another centre half out wide because we've got nothing else, so we are struggling. We're going to leave it like that for now, but there's just a couple of these individuals that I'm just going to mark out. We're going to tell them that we expect a little bit more. So assertive. I'm not happy with your performance. They all look buzzing. Let's hope that makes the difference in the second half. Taylor obviously not blessed with pace. I think his pace and acceleration are something like between 4 and 6. So not great, but hopefully he can do enough in the air, etc., and without having to turn and run back to goal. Corner to AFC Fylde. Oh, wow, how's that not gone in? Goalkeeper looked like he tipped it onto the bar. Great save if he did. Just going to give him a bit of an encouragement. But I did think this would be a very tricky fixture. I don't know why they're quite low down in the league, but every time I seem to play them, whether it's their tactics or whatever it is, get there, they just seem to get the better of us. Godden's in. That's a poor strike, really poor. It's starting to annoy me a little bit now because he's been brilliant since he's come here, and he's coming off, in fact, because that's really annoyed me. Tyreek Bartlett, he's not really done a lot this season. He hasn't really had much of a chance. I tend to use low knees as backups unless they're standout best players. Right, we've gone attacking. 20 minutes left. This could backfire, but this is a game we really should be winning. 12 minutes left. We've come forward with it. Easy. Well, I've got a feeling this is going to be their highlight. There it is. Knew it. Here they go. McDonough plays it out wide to Cantwell, and this is going to be a goal. There it is. I've got so much Football Manager experience. You can just tell. You just know when it's going to be a goal. The defenders decide to just spread out and not mark anyone. He released Cantwell down this side. Fullback's nowhere to be seen. Centre half didn't want to come front post, didn't want to mark anyone, didn't want to go back post, didn't want to attack the ball. It's always going to happen. And this is going to be the first game we've lost in a long time. And surprise, surprise, it's because I'm recording. Really frustrating. But it's not as if we can challenge for the title or anything. I think Swindon, is it Swindon or Leyton Orient, one of the two, they're gone. They're going to win it. So essentially we just need to carry on a certain amount of form just so that we can keep in the playoffs, really, and hopefully finish as high as possible in the playoffs so that we get a favourable draw. 2 minutes left. We're not going to get anything out of this game, and we're on overload, so they could get another one here. No. Oh, God, so shoddy. Go on, pick that up. Let's break. Let's not. Let's give it back to him. Like I say, game's over. We lost 2-1. To be honest, I thought they would beat us, to be honest, because when we played them at home, they've been the best team we've played at our place, for sure. By a million miles. They were excellent, and we were very lucky to get a 1-1 draw. Extremely lucky. Let's not concede another, though. Let's not concede another, though. Christ. Defence is our poorest bit of our team, is our defence, but by far, which is a shame, really, because I normally like to build from the back, and you know, worry about not conceding goals first, and then worry about scoring goals afterwards. So that's something we're going to work on, but yeah, a little bit disappointed. That, simply put, was not good enough. It's definitely knocked the old morale down a bit. Let's hope it hasn't knocked it down too far. But that's it for today's episode. I'll just show you the league table to see where we sit. So still second, joint with Stevenage. They're going to go from strength to strength. But we've got a good goal difference. Only lost 9 out of 36. Only drew 5. won 22 games. I think we're doing really well. We're certainly performing above expectations anyway. I mean, in terms of the board confidence here, look, you don't see this too often. To summarise, the board feel you're doing an unbelievable job, and you clearly are putting a smile on the face of every single supporter. Long may it last. So everyone's pretty happy with everything. Club finances is a bit of a nightmare. We're still in a horrible, horrible state. But dressing room atmosphere, managerial support, they like the tactic. Transfers are all right. The result in matches across all competitions, they're pretty happy. So happy days. Now, in terms of when we're going to come back, I should imagine, depending on how we get on the FA Trophy, because I'm not going to bring you that game. I think we'll get beaten pretty comfortably in that game. If we win it, however, I make us strong favourites to win the whole tournament. Um, but depending on what happens there, I should imagine we will come home, come back for the last couple games of the season, and then hopefully we've made the playoffs, and then we can show you the playoffs and. You never know, maybe promotion, maybe promotion. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. Like the video. If you're new, subscribe. It helps out a great deal. So I'll catch you in the next episode, episode 14.